Well, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We will continue with the playthrough with the wing. I decided to call it fails because maybe it's not such like a pain of the game. They are really fails or something that they could have made a little better, I think. And I will go through those points in just a while. So we continue with the story here with Marcus, and we are still on the part one of the game. I mean, the first act. So we get to know the characters, who they are, how they behave, how they live, and in the first part of the Let's Play, we learned that Marcus took some paint, and yes, those are the ones, and now he's home. So now we have different activities, and we get to wake up Carl, but let's take a look at this first. I would like to make a quick round through the house and see what do we find. So here we can find some birds as well, and they are also androids. This is what David Cage wanted to let us know, that in this near future it's full with new life, so to say. And as I mentioned before in the part 1 of this Let's Play, so far so good. I can believe everything that David Cage is saying right now. There will be a point, I will come to that a little later, in which I don't believe some kind of stuff anymore, but it'll be for later. So we learned with Kara that we as androids are able to clean up, to tidy, to do the laundry, to wash the dishes, and with Marcus we do the same exact stuff. Here's something to do. Clean, yeah. They are very clean androids. Well behaved, clean. And here, this is the point. Again, this is my second round of the game. I finished once, and I wasn't happy. Now I wanted to finish it a second time, and maybe it's better. And during my first round, here it was the point of the game where I asked myself, how much does one of those androids cost? I mean, in 20 years is not that far away. And can you imagine? Can you imagine? I don't think in 20 years such a machine like I mean human-like would be cheap. I don't think so. Okay, we have a piano here. It's not going to be important for the story, but it will have a meaning a little later. So we have here the kitchen. And yeah, if we are going to wake up Carl, maybe we should take the breakfast as well. Open up. All right. Oh, we can leave it here. Okay. Okay, I guess we now have to go upstairs. And I think there's nothing else to do here. Yeah, okay, well, so in 20 years, one of those things, it has to be really, really expensive, I think. I think, maybe not, maybe I'm wrong, but about the story again, so far, I believe what the story says. Even though the developers, if you take a look to the behind the scenes or the making of, the developers, they insist that this is not a science fiction game. It's a futuristic game who tries to depict what could be possible in the near future. To me, it's science fiction. Anyway, you are playing with, you twist it a little, and then you have some kind of fiction. Okay, wakey wakey.
Good morning, Carl.
Good morning.
It's 10 a.m. The weather is partly cloudy, 54 degrees, 80% humidity with a strong possibility of afternoon showers.
It sounds like a good day to spend in bed.
I did go to pick up the paint that you ordered.
Oh, yes, I've forgotten. That is the difference between you and me, right, Marcus? You never forget anything.
Show me your arm, please, Carl.
No.
Carl. Thank you.
I just opened my eyes and I'm already gritting my teeth. Humans are such a fragile machine. They break down so quickly. All this effort to keep them going. Hey, what happened to your clothes?
Oh, it's nothing. Just some demonstrators in the street, Carl.
What a bunch of idiots. They think they can stop progress by roughing up a few androids? I hope they didn't harm you.
Oh, no, no. They just pushed me around, Carl. I'm fine. Okay. I'll take you to the bathroom now.
Okay, and in this part, fortunately, we are not able to see what happens in the bathroom. That's good. That was a good idea from the director. So we now go back and, well, now I wonder here at this part, it might be the future of Alexa, of Siri, anyway, any form of Google. But
Anything special on the agenda today?
Yes, there's the opening of your retrospective at the Museum of Modern Art. The gallery director left 4 messages asking to confirm your attendance.
I haven't decided yet. We'll see about that later.
Okay.
What else?
Just your usual fan mail. I've already answered.
Any news from Leo?
No, Carl. I can call him if you like.
No. No, don't bother.
until now we are still in the first act of the story, so we are getting to know Leo
Well, your breakfast is ready.
in a couple of
Bacon and
minutes.
eggs, just the way you like them.
Thank you, Marcus.
You're welcome.
Television.
Tensions continue to rise as Russia unilaterally declared the region part of its national territory. Several Russian warships have taken position in the Barents Seas in Canada, and the Russian flag now flies over the island. The Russian president
Why don't you find something to do while I finish my breakfast?
Sure. Okay, Carl.
I already did anything I could do, but anyway, I think this could be this could be important if I am able to take one of the books. Yes, maybe for the story, I don't know. Kids old, Shakespeare, find something else, Plato. I will find something else. Oh, okay, not that. Maybe play the piano. Okay, I can play the piano. I can read a book. I can play chess. The last time I read a book, this could be some. I mean, could be kind of
Television
stupid.
off.
Yeah, could be kind of stupid
Valentine's
because
so depressing. Nothing but greed, stupidity, and violence. 5.
yeah, stupidity. That's my point now. How can he plays with himself, and he beats himself, or what?
Fancy game of chess.
Sure, yeah.
Speed chess.
Speed chess it is.
Yeah, draw.
That is a very odd draw.
Well, I know that you don't like to lose, but you don't like it when I let you win either. A draw feels like an honorable compromise, no?
One day I won't be here to take care of you anymore. You'll have to protect yourself and make your choices. Decide who you are and want to become. This world doesn't like those who are different, Marcus. Don't let anyone tell you who you should be. Let's go to the studio.
Okay, it was good information. Last time I was here, I read a book and it was not that interesting. Now we have a bit of more information, that's good. And now I am seeing this might be the future of Alexa, for instance. Let's focus on that. Let's hang on that thought. Could be Alexa or Cortana, Siri, and it might be the future. Up to this point.
Let's see where we left off. Remove the sheet.
And without the Android, Without the android, this future is the present actually. I mean, if you have the money, you can get everything what you are looking at. Okay, we have to clean again, and I think it's already clean. Here, okay. Clean. Okay, I'm ready.
So, what's your verdict, Marcus?
It's not finished, right?
I'm not a very good judge. I don't think it's your best work.
The truth is, I have nothing left to say anymore. Each day that goes by brings me closer to the end. I'm just an old man clinging to his brushes.
Carl.
But enough about me. Let's see if you have any talent. Give it a try. Try painting something.
Paint? But would I... Painting what?
Anything you want. Give it a try.
And at this point, I think the story goes a little too far. Because I mean, yes, there are machines and they might be able to have feelings. I don't know. It's already very far-fetched. But if you want a machine, let's stick to the idea of Alexa. Let's paint this kind of now. They will paint what they are programmed to. Right? Come on, man. So, I don't know, art is the feature of
That is
the
a perfect
humankind.
copy of reality. The painting is not about replicating the world. It's about interpreting, improving on it, showing something you see.
Carl, I don't think I can do that. It's not in my program.
Exactly.
Go on, go, try it. Grab that canvas. Do something for me. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Trust me. Try to imagine something that doesn't exist, something you've never seen. Now concentrate on how it makes you feel, and let your hand drift across the canvas.
I don't know. Androids, this is us, humanity. Then we are admiring something which we are not. An identity, it would be a little bit of both. So maybe identity. Androids, despair, doubt, or I don't feel like a prisoner though. So maybe doubts. Okay. But how is the machine able to have doubts? I don't know. Maybe it's a little. They went a little too far at this point. They, I mean the developers, story writers, David Cage. Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh my God.
I know.
Hey, Dad.
Leo. I didn't hear you come in.
Oh, I was in the neighborhood. I thought I'd stop by.
You all right? You don't look so good.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Hey, listen, I need some cash, Dad.
Again? What happened to the money I just gave you?
Well, it just goes, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, you're on it again, aren't you?
No, I swear it's not that.
Don't lie to me, Leo.
What difference does it make? I just need some cash, that's all.
Sorry. The answer's no.
What? Why?
You know why.
Yeah, I think I do know why. You'd rather take care of your plastic toy here than your own son, right? Tell me, Dad, what's it got that I don't? Smarter? More obedient? Not like me, right? But you know what? This thing is not your son. It's a fucking machine!
Leo, that's enough. Enough.
You don't care about anything except yourself and your goddamn paintings. You've never loved anyone. You never loved me, Dad. You never loved me.
Now we have two characters, one beside the other, and we have one of them very human, painting and being kind to Carl, which is a machine, and the second character is very unfriendly. He's human, he's no machine, but anyway, he's very unfriendly. So the question here is, what is the writer trying to tell us? I mean, on the first thought, it might be easy to see that this is only a story about androids being kind to humanity and they are able to have feelings and that's it. But there might be a second message in all of this. I will talk about the details as we go through the story. So we are back here with Connor. He won the first situation. He won the first situation he had. And now we continue here with the story. First act of the story, we still get to know characters. And we are supposed to find someone here. Lieutenant Anderson. So we are supposed to scan faces like this one. And this is kinda cool. I mean, if it really exists in the future, in 20 years, it's not that far away, it could be really helpful and cool. And by the way, this already works somehow, even with
Buy me a drink?
normal tools or systems like Facebook, for instance. If you upload a picture, you already, Facebook already knows whose picture is that, whose face is that. So it could be, it could be. What I don't think we have arcades. In 20 years we have hardly arcades today. I mean, this is arcade machines. What are you doing, man? .31 unemployment rate. When will it stop? This is already not making much of a sense. But anyway, so far so good. First act of the story. Getting to know characters. Everything good. So okay, already. Let's scan this guy. And this is Hank Anderson. Also a very good character. What? I'm not looking at you.
Lieutenant Anderson, my name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife. I looked for you at the station, but nobody knew where you were. They said you were probably having a drink nearby. I was lucky to find you at the 5th bar.
What do you want?
You were assigned a case early this evening. A homicide involving a CyberLife android. In accordance with procedure, the company has allocated a specialized model to assist investigators.
Well, I don't need any assistance. Especially not from a plastic asshole like you. Just be a good little robot and get the fuck out of here.
I understand that some people are not comfortable in the presence of androids, but
I am perfectly comfortable. Now back off before I crush you like an empty beer can.
Listen, I think you should stop drinking and come with me. It'll make life easier for both of us. I think we can go now.
You little prick. I don't know what's stopping me from knocking you out.
Your sense of duty, Lieutenant. And the cost of repairs if you damage me. For your information, I'm worth a small fortune.
Yeah, good point.
Wonders of technology.
Okay.
Program assholes these days. Gotta go. Duty calls.
Hey, question answered. A small fortune is what they cost. Of course, Connor is a prototype. It's not produced in mass. It's not a mass production android. But anyway, they cost a small fortune.
You wait here. I won't be long.
My instructions are to accompany you to the crime scene, Lieutenant.
Listen, I don't give a fuck about your instructions. I told you to wait here. So you shut the fuck up and you wait here.
Josh Douglas for Channel 16. You confirmed that this is a homicide.
I'm not confirming anything.
Again, you guys, the graphics are amazing.
Androids are not permitted beyond this point.
It's with me.
It's with
Hard to
notes.
stay in the car, didn't you
He's
understand?
referring
Your
to Connor
order
as
contradicted my instructions, Lieutenant.
You don't talk, you don't touch anything, and you stay out of my way. Got it?
Got it.
Evening, Hank. We were starting to think you weren't gonna show.
Yeah, that was the plan till this asshole found me.
So, you got yourself an android, huh?
Oh, very funny. Just tell me what happened.
We got a call around 8 from the landlord. Tenant had to take his rent for a few months, so he thought he'd drop by, see what was going on. That's the bar.
in this future again. I would like to point out something. I totally agree that we are not having flying cars in 20 years. I agree with that. That's a very, very good point from David Cage.
The record for theft and aggravated assault.
So that's a win, I
Neighbors,
think.
He was kind of a loner. Stayed inside. Most of the time, they hardly ever saw him.
Well, the state he's in. Wasn't worth calling everybody out in the middle of the night. Could have waited till morning.
I'd say he's been there for a good 3 weeks. We'll know more when the coroner gets here. There's a kitchen knife over here. Probably the murder weapon.
Any sign of a break-in?
Nope. The landlord said the front door was locked from the inside. All the windows were boarded up. The killer must have gone out the back way.
What do we know about his android?
Not much. The neighbors confirmed he had one, but it wasn't here when we arrived. I gotta get some air. Make yourself at home. I'll be outside if you need me.
I also would like to point out something different about the story. Here, as you could say, we have...
It's perfect. It's way too neat. No,
Oh, come on.
no human rights like this.
We have some clues
Chris,
about
was this written in the victim's blood?
some kind of drug.
We're taking samples for analysis.
Some kind of red crystals.
Red ice. Seems our friend
Red
Carlos
ice,
liked to party.
I will sample it.
Oh, Jesus, what the hell are you doing?
I'm analyzing the blood. I can check samples in real time. I'm sorry. I should have warned you.
Okay, just don't put any more evidence in your mouth, you got it?
Got it.
Fucking hell, I can't believe this shit.
And well, as I was saying, yeah, this drug, red ice. Okay, all right, red ice. We saw it with Kara, and I don't know her owner. I don't remember the name, but the father of Alice. We had some clues that might say that he was using this drug, and now this as well. But further in the story, it's lost. We don't have anything about the drug again. Maybe it was the way I played. Maybe it was the way I led the story to. I don't know. But I think that was a very good point, and it was no longer considered. Alright, so we reconstruct the scene, and we have the android there. The victim was stabbed. Fell here, and he was rapidly stabbed.
He was stabbed.
Really?
28 times.
Yeah. Seems like the killer really had it in for him. Chris, I want full analysis on the narcotics.
Consider it done, Lieutenant.
No fingerprints, meaning it was the android, of course.
Hey, Mike, you finished taking samples there?
Yeah. That's it.
This part of the game, I must say, I think it's really interesting. I like to make a ZSI. I like to explore here to find some further clues, to reconstruct crime scenes. It's really interesting. Unfortunately, it's not all the game is this way. But I mean, the rest is also good. It's also okay. Seven clues, so 8. 2 more to go. Then we can reconstruct the whole scene. Now we have the scene. We can see the deviant of the knife. So it started here, the whole fight. He took some damage and they kept fighting. To the living room. So 9 out of 10, so we need one more clue and then we're ready. And this is, what is this? Oh, this is a magazine. We don't want that right now. What do we want? Is a final clue. Do we have all of them? No. Okay. Here.
Door was locked from the inside. Killer must have gone out this way.
There are no footprints apart from Officer Collins' size 10 shoes.
Well, this happened weeks ago. Tracks could have faded.
No, this type of soil would retain a trace. Nobody's been out here for a long time.
Okay, now to report to Lieutenant, what's his name? Anderson. Here you are.
Lieutenant, I think I figured out what happened.
Oh, yeah? Shoot, I'm all ears.
It all started
in the kitchen.
In the kitchen.
There are obvious signs of a struggle. Question is, what exactly happened here?
Yeah, we know.
I think the victim attacked the android
with the bat.
With the bat.
That lines up with the evidence. Go on.
The android stabbed the victim.
So the android was trying to defend itself, right?
Itself.
Okay, then what happened?
The victim fled to
the living room.
The living room.
tried to get away from the android. Alright, that makes sense.
The android murdered the victim
The knife.
with the knife.
Okay. Your theory's not totally ridiculous. But it doesn't tell us where the android went.
It
Oh,
was
we know
damaged by the bat and lost some therium.
Lost some what?
Therium. You call it blue blood. It's the fluid that powers androids' biocomponents. It evaporates after a few hours and becomes invisible to the naked eye.
Oh. But I bet you can still see it, can't you?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, some blue blood tracks. Blue blood tracks. Oh, wait, I think we're missing something. Just a second. We can take a look upstairs. Upstairs, I mean up. Yes, but here we have something. This will be definitely important in the story. We have several marks of RA9 and this little guy here. So that will be interesting in a little while. Okay, find something to climb.
Hey, what are you doing with that chair?
I'm going to check something.
Check something.
And again, I think this part of the story is really interesting. It got me already. That's why I'm not commenting a lot, because I'm really enjoying right now this scene, this kind of mechanic. Nothing to see here. It reminds me also an attic scene with Ellen Page in Two Souls. It's really similar. And it's going to get tricky right now, this conversation. Okay, let's go.
I was just defending myself. He was gonna kill me. I'm begging you. Don't tell him.
Connor, what the fuck is going on up there?
It's here, Lieutenant!
Oh,
We did not even have a
Chris,
choice.
Ben, get your asses in here now. Come on!
We let them know that the Deviant is here. Oh, no conversation. Okay. Okay, very good. So, I think we had nothing new here. 91%, or most of the people faced the customers and talked to Lieutenant Anderson, spill Hank's drink. We could have bought a new drink or wait outside, I think. Not interested in that. And this is everything 99%. So that's it. Okay, so I think we are finishing the first act of the story of this game, of Detroit, and as far as I remember, we will continue with Kara, and now we will come to the second act, where we are presented with the problem of the situation, with the complex thing about the relationship between humans and androids, and that's the point of the story where I think it has a couple of flaws, but that would be for the next video. So come back tomorrow. Again, I don't think I have much viewers, but anyway, if you are looking this, I appreciate it, and see you tomorrow. Bye.